How is all, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin and today we're playing another floor 15 run in Landlord. Hope you guys all enjoyed the challenge video yesterday. It was good. We had a very interesting deck by the end of it. Probably not the deck that you think of based on the challenge we were doing, but very interesting. So let's jump in and let's see if we can get some interesting synergies going on today. As always, please like the video if you're enjoying it and subscribe to see more every day. So I picked up a fish and I could go shiny pebble or cheese. Not a big fan of shiny pebble, they're not great. It's not very, it's just not great. Let's go cheese. I haven't had a mouse run in a while. Although I did have that run with mouse and ninja. The last challenge I did. Let's pick up a toddler, sure I guess. Could have gone monkey. I've done toddler quite a lot recently. So 25, we made that red payment with 6 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. All of these are pretty good. Pinata is worth about 30 in total when the toddler eats everything, so it's probably the best. We could pick up a fish tank, or we could pick up Quigley the wolf, or swear jar is also not decent. I'll take a fish tank mostly because I have a fish. There we go, Quigley the wolf showing possibly it would have been a better pick. Let's take a beer. We shouldn't have any problem making the next rent payment with the toddler. I'll pick up a mouse for the cheese. I'll skip all of these. Of course, if the toddler and the mouse don't eat anything, it'll make it slightly harder getting the next rent payment. Present with toddler, but yeah, even though they didn't actually manage to eat anything, we still made the next rent payment without too much trouble. 8 left over after the 50 rent payment. We could go rabbit. Let's go rabbit. It does scale itself up to 3, so it's not too bad. Purple pepper, is that likely to be good for us? Possibly. Once the pinata breaks, there'll be quite a lot of candy, so we should get a few kinds from purple pepper for that. I could go cultist, but it's a bit late and last challenge was all about the cultist, so let's go. On the other hand, don't want hooligan or shiny pebble, let's just skip. So a big turn there. We got 5 from the purple pepper. I could go second toddler, but we don't have any buffs for it yet, so probably not a symbol I'm going to want to keep into late game. Let's take another cheese for the mouse, and we'll take another fish. Okay, 36. I'll take another cheese for the mouse. So we're doing pretty good at the moment, as in we have a big buffer of cash. We made the 100 rent payment with 90 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. But the big problem is we don't have much of a scaling option at the moment. Lockpick, always really good. Guillotine, surprisingly good. Birdhouse, I suppose we could go birdhouse and add a load of chickens. It's pretty much the only thing I would add is chickens. Is that good? Well, it's not great to be honest, but is it better than these? Let's go birdhouse. I don't really know what I'm doing with this run. It's a bit of a disaster. This gives 3, so it's worth 9 every 4 spins. It's not fantastic. Teeth, we don't have any banana. Let's re-roll, hope for something better. We already have a key. We're not going to get any monkey. This is worth 2.5, I believe. It's worth 6, 7 every 3 spins, so just over 2. Let's skip it. Even with birdhouse, the problem with birds is, even with birdhouse, they're pretty terrible. Let's take an essence capsule. Maybe that'll give our run a bit of a direction on the next rent payment. We could take a coal, I guess, is probably better than skipping. And we could take a second coal, again, probably better than skipping. If we survive long enough for those 2 coals to break, they'll be really good. Do I want to pick up a monkey? Not really. I'll take a white stone. Okay, and we made the 150 rent payment with 30 left over, but more importantly, we had 3 essence tokens, I believe. 225 due in 7 spins. Worried a rabbit. Time machine essence is interesting. If we added a load of presents, oh no, wait, actually, I think I'm misreading this. I think what this will do is it will instantly transform 3 of these items and then destroy itself, which means we'll instantly get 2 coals and possibly a 3rd coal. I think that will probably end up being better than Murray the Rabbit, because we'd have to get 3 rabbits. Let's take it and see if I'm correct about the way it works. So Grey Robber Essence could also be decent, and Happy Hour Essence, we could add a dwarf and try and do something with Happy Hour Essence. We're already kind of tempted to add a dwarf for the beer. Or Grey Robber. Let's go Happy Hour Essence, and let's go Devil's Steel is just worth 60. Is that better than Sunglasses? Am I ever going to get 3 removals tokens? I guess I could. There's nothing really I need to remove at the moment. Let's take Devil Deal, though I think that the next rent payment is going to be the tough one. So if we survive that, we might be okay. I don't particularly want Goldilocks. Shattered Mirror I think is probably one of the worst items in the game. So let's take Adoption Paper. Probably end up not picking anything from it. If only we had gone... Well, I could take a goldfish or a rabbit. I'll take a goldfish. If only we'd gone dogs. Ah yes, so I did instantly transform 2 diamonds, so that does work like I thought it was. So we can transform 1 more coal instantly, which might actually give us a fair amount of scaling for late game and definitely help out. I don't want another toddler. We haven't seen any synergies for it yet. 29 on that spin. That'll be our 2nd cultist for those wondering. Even with the 2 diamonds, we're only getting 34 per spin. Bar Soap is good with the toddler. Okay, 64 on that spin. I don't particularly want another cat, a lockbox. We should make the next rent payment. The problem is, other than these 2 diamonds, we don't have any scaling whatsoever in this deck. And the 2 diamonds themselves aren't going to cut it. A 3rd diamond might help, but we'll see. Let's get this dwarf in to drink the beer. Anyway, we made the 225 rent payment with 59 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. Hex of Tedium. Make it more likely for us to add coal. It'd add things for our eaters to destroy. Just give us 3. Let's try it. And we could take Oswald the Monkey. Sure. We now have quite a lot of consumers in the deck, like eaters. Let's reroll for an Essence Capsule is really good. Probably definitely better than the monkey. Let's take a 2nd goldfish. 5 spins, we need to make 180. So we need about 35-ish per spin. Shouldn't be a problem. 38 per spin. Okay, so it's close enough. How's our inventory doing? 20 symbols. Let's skip this. That will definitely help. The cheese will help. That would probably put us up. I'll take another beer for the dwarf. Okay, 2 spins in order to get 66. Shouldn't be a problem. If either the dwarf or the rabbit or the mouse eat the various things they're supposed to eat, we'll be fine. They both edit, so on the last spin they were just wanted me to sweat a bit, but we did make the 300 rent payment with 23 left over. 375 now due in 8 spins. Okay, so lemon would destroy itself instantly. So this only works when you have the essence. Now triple kinds is interesting. I still do have 1 kind, as we saw before with King Midas or even Hexa Midas. This is really good. Let's pick it up. It might add some late game scaling. Raincloud Essence, not great. Birdhouse. Ooh, this is interesting. When destroyed, birds give 2 more this game. Let's take Birdhouse. Let's take Diver will remove the pearl for us, so I guess it's better than skipping because it instantly becomes a 3 cost. And let's pick up mining. We do have a miner, which has done nothing. So we could take Fruit Basket. That would make cherries worth 1 extra. Let's take Fruit Basket. Okay, we're getting 34 per spin. 7 spins at 34 is only 210 though, so we won't make the next rent payment if we stay at the current level. Let's see what we can do. Coal would help out a lot. Bar Soap could help out. 5-sided dice Would bar soap be better than 5-sided dice? I don't think so. Let's take 5-sided dice instead. If we get 40 per spin, that's an extra 200. That will help a lot. Chicken. Okay, so we have Birdhouse. We have Birdhouse Essence. Chicken. This is definitely the run for chicken. 39 on that spin. We'll take a oyster, I guess, for the diver. Okay, 3 spins. Yeah, I think we'll get close enough. Let's take a chicken. We'll get close enough with the spins that Devil's Deal will help us make our rent. Is my current hope. 50, 49 on that spin. I'll take a void creature. We actually might make the rent without Devil's Deal, which would be really nice. And I don't want to take a present because that will destroy the, the essence straight away. I want to hold out till I get a coal. Yeah, pretty much only coal. Maybe an eldritch creature. So let's take a pearl for the diver. It looks like we didn't have enough to make rent, so the Devil's Deal Essence stepped in. So we made the 375 rent payment with 42 left over. We could take a geologist. We do have a bunch of pearls. We have... What did we do with our rock? What is our rock? No, it's just the pearl the geologist eats. Of course, we could then take big ore and stuff for the geologist. Let's do it. You probably shouldn't turn down the geologist. Tax evasion is useless for us as far as I'm aware. So we could, let's take grey pepper. We now have 3 removals, so we should get our extra removals. Did I not pick up that essence? I've been saving my removals all this time. I don't even have the essence that they will work on. Right, let's just use our removals so, and let's get rid of the flower. And that'll keep us on 20 symbols. 49. If we get 50 per turn, that is 300, which is almost enough. I don't want a cultist and I don't want a cat. Let's skip this. Let's remove the miner and let's remove... What else do we have that isn't really fitting in our deck anymore? Probably just this cat, actually, to be honest. 47 on that spin. Let's take a buffing capsule. That should help out. Okay, 67 on that spin. We could... The question is, are we going to go kinds here? I don't think so. I think I'll save triple kinds until maybe if we get a Midas. I'll take a beer for the dwarf. I'll take another chicken. Our Birdhouse Essence has not yet. Well, they have to be adjacent. That could take a while. 53 on that spin. Do I want to take a candy for the toddler? Probably not. Let's re-roll for something better. I'll take an oyster. 55 on that spin. 1 spin. Yeah, we should definitely make the next spin. Sun is really good, but not for this run. And our Birdhouse Essence has finally popped off, which means we should have enough scaling now for the rest of the game. 450, we made that rent payment with 31 left over. 600 due in 9 spins. Let's take Capsule Machine and let's save it until we see either a removal essence or a... Oh, what's the one? Essence. Capsule. Essence. Time Machine is interesting, but probably not. I'll take Happy Hour. Okay, let's take a Pearl. One of these Eaters will get to it. Making 66 per turn at the moment. We'll take an Void Creature, I guess. Could also have taken an Anchor for the Diver. 62. I'll take another Beer for the Dwarf. 72. We're very close to making enough per spin to win the game. We're not quite there yet. 67. 4 spins in order to get 250, so we need about 60 per turn. Let's take a Wealthy Capsule. Maybe we should definitely make the next rent payment. Let's take a... How's our inventory doing? 24 symbols. We don't have any chemical 7s. So let's take a removal capsule. This should give me 3 removal capsules, which I can use to help clear up the deck. Let's skip this and let's decide what we're doing. Toddler, I think we have done enough with, so let's remove it. And mouse we'll remove as well. We have no cheese at the moment. Now the question is, I'll remove the kind as well because we're not going to go for 3 of them. I'll keep the essence. Maybe we'll get King Midas, in which case it'll be a decent essence. 111 that spin. That's really good. Okay, yeah, we're getting consistently over 100 per spin. We made the 600 rent payment with 107 left over, so we only need 55 on average. We could take a bartender. Should be pretty decent with the dwarf. Quigley the wolf, I think this is the 3rd or 4th time it's been offered. We don't have any mouse. We don't have any cat. We also don't have any mouse, so I might as well just take it, but probably won't use it. Let's remove, at this stage, probably the cherry. Does golden egg give me 1 extra? No, actually, so golden egg is only worth 3. That's interesting. Let's remove the cherry. It's only worth 2. Okay, 76 on that spin. We're very close to just having enough per spin. 73. In fact, we'll probably end up with such a buffer from this rent payment that we will have enough to win on the next one. I don't want any of these. Okay, 80 on that spin. I'll just take a white fruit. I think it gives 1 extra. A fruit basket does, gives 9 instead of 8. And I guess I've forgotten that I have geologist. I'll take 4, I guess, for the geologist. And I'll take I don't want any of these. Let's pick up a crab for the diver. And let's skip all of these options. The geologist eats up the ore, that's pretty decent. And we made the 650 rent payment with 168 left over, 700 due in 10 spins. Now we get to Jack-o'-lantern essence. It's a bit late now. Mining pick, I guess this is useless. We removed our toddler, so this is pretty useless. Let's take mining pick. We don't want a martini. An apple is worth 4, which isn't too bad. And a farmer would work with golden eggs, but it's not really what we're doing. Does it work with chickens? It does work. It works with hens and chickens. So we're going to take the farmer. Triple kinds. Wow. Triple kinds and triple kinds essence. Yet again. We could have a run very similar to our last challenge video if we wanted it. Let's take an anchor for the dwarf. Not the dwarf, the diver. Okay, 91 on that spin. We have a goldfish bowl. And we now actually have 6 goldfish in it. Giving us 6 by itself, that's pretty decent. 77 exactly. I'll take an oyster. Okay, 81. I'll take a wine for the dwarf. 84. I don't want a reroll capsule. Well, I could have taken a reroll capsule to be honest. Does the farmer buff the wine? Let's take a pearl. No, so the wine is just giving me 5 per turn. Because we have happy hour and the happy hour essence. Was it the happy hour essence? I think it was. I've also been offered loads of miners, I've just noticed. I'll take a reroll capsule, so I guess. 74 on that spin. Let's skip this. And over 100 on that spin. We made the 700 rent payment with 312 left over. 777 now due in 10 spins. Have I added a bartender before? I have. Let's add a second one, I guess. I don't want any of these. Let's take Lucky Cat. Doesn't really matter. Okay, over a 100 per spin, which isn't too bad. Let's see how many eggs how many hens we end up with. Let's take an item capsule, I guess. Lunchbox. Yeah, there's a few things in that might be decent. Let's take, let's skip all this. Let's pick up, we no longer have any mouse or any cats. So these are all, I guess I'll just take another egg. Wine is decent and beer is decent. Oh, I think this dwarf ate 3 things. Let's see how much it gives. 131. Not too bad at all. Could have taken a turtle there for the diver, but I only remembered after I'd already clicked skip. Not that it really matters. Okay, let's skip all these. $100 10. Could go for something with coins again if we wanted. Okay, 100. I'll take another chemical 7. We also, since we picked up the time machine essence, we haven't been offered any coals. Just want to point that out. And we have made the 777 rent payment with 600 left over. What's our deck looking like? 32 symbols, of which we have 9 hens, 5 eggs, and only 1 chicken. Alright, pretty interesting deck. I might just go endless with this. For anyone that's stopped watching here because we've already won, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed it, and like the video if you liked the video. Let's take this into endless mode for another probably 5-10 minutes. I don't believe that this one will survive for very long. Strides have after 7 spins. I've never seen this one before actually. When they stride, chemical 7s are common instead of uncommon this game. I don't actually know if that's a benefit. But on the other hand, yeah, I'm pretty sure that isn't a benefit. Also, we have a hexatedium, which I have forgotten about. Let's do we want to take copycat? Possibly. Cats are very strong in the late game. Dame is, we only have 2 diamonds, so not fantastic. Let's reroll for something better. On the other hand, Dame would drink any martinis we have, which we don't have any, so that's okay. Let's we don't want any witch, I don't think, or joker. There's another Dame, there's a pair, and we do have a farmer, so pair will definitely help us try and go further. Let's take the guillotine, I guess. But yeah, I don't see this game going very far into this mode. I don't know if it'll hit the 2000, but we'll see. Maybe if we pick up a few more farmers. The problem is that we're just going to end up with a full board of hens. Once you start on a hen run, there's no way of stopping, basically. I guess I could pick up an ore for the geologist. And pick up a big ore for the geologist. Let's remove the hexatedium, I guess. I feel like unless we get swapping device or telescope or something, it's kind of unlikely that these geologists or these divers will manage to find the items they're supposed to. Farmer's doing great work though. Managed to hit the pair once. There's a wine there, it's been there a while. Let's pick an item capsule up. Yeah, we're going to 88 per spin. I'll take another goldfish. Tax evasion ratio, not one of the better item capsules. And let's pick up, do I have grave robber? No. So let's just skip all these. 87, we made the 1000 rent payment, only 530 left over, 1500 due in 10 spins. A second farmer could definitely help us out. And let's take, I guess, lemon, just because it's uncommon. 77, let's take an essence capsule, although I don't believe that we will survive the next rent payment. Let's remove, at this stage, probably this 5-sided dice is one of the worst items. We have 46 symbols. We need well, if we got rusty gear essence of course would help out a lot. Probably not as much as in most runs though. 100, let's take another essence capsule. If we manage to survive the next rent payment, we'll have a bunch of essences to choose from. 105, 6 spins, actually we might survive the next rent payment. Let's reroll for our next coal. So we now finally have our 3rd diamond. Let's take a item capsule. And lime pepper, that's probably not going to help us. Another essence capsule though. Let's pick up another goldfish, I guess. 4 spins, as long as we consistently get 100 per spin. Yeah, 109. I think we will survive one more rent payment. $116. Let's skip all these. 3 diamonds came in and we still only got 87, which definitely didn't help. Another bad spin like that. These farmers are not helping. 101 though, so we did make the 1500 rent payment. We're definitely going to have to get a lot stronger with our essences in order to continue from here though. Guillotine, I don't think we're going to destroy that on this run. These are all pretty terrible. I'll take Tax Evasion Essence because I don't want to see it again. Anthropology Degree is not going to work. Let's take Instant Rama. Black Cat, we're never getting, I don't think I've ever gotten 13 cats in one run. Let's take X-Ray Machine. We could add a few more diamonds. We could add another farmer, that might help. And let's skip this item. Comfy Pillow is interesting. Let's take a dishwasher. Let's take mining pick, I guess, and let's take Maury the rabbit. It's a pity the farmers don't work with eggs. If they did, I believe I'd feel a lot stronger about winning, well, making this 2,000 red payment. As it is, yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we've once rolled. We haven't once rolled 200 in one spin. Could pick up Robin Hood. I just want to see what the interaction with tax evasion is for Robin Hood. So it... that's interesting. Instead of taking 3 coins from us, it gave us 22 coins. So when it says it gives you 20... Wait, what exactly does that say? Where is that tax evasion essence? So if it's going to take 3 coins, it takes 25 less, which translates to just giving you 22 coins. So it's basically a once-off payment of somewhere between 24 and 21 coins, depending on what symbol you have. So that's alright, I guess. Nothing fantastic. Let's skip all these. 75, and let's skip all this. And skip all this. Could have taken a void creature there, probably should have. And there's another cultist. Another essence capsule, but there's no way we're surviving another turn. I don't want another coal. We didn't even, I don't think we didn't even get our X-ray machine to break. So our geologist didn't get to, how many rocks did we have? 1, 2? 1 rock. We did end up with 47 symbols. Like, good run though. Hen runs are interesting because they can be strong-ish. If you have Birdhouse, and you basically need 2 items or 2 essences though in order to make them work. But if you get them, they'll win the game. They'll get you to 777 rent generally, but they won't go in endless mode. There's just too many of them and they don't give enough. You'd need a lot of, maybe if you picked up Birdhouse Essence a load of times, or you had Rusty Gear Essence a load of times or something. But even with 3 farmers, the problem is you just get too many symbols. You can't curate your deck well enough. Anyway, this was an interesting run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, give us a like, subscribe to see more videos like this every day, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the run. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and cheers for now.